immediately elevated it to medium talk.
Went into that group and said, I blew 7 Pheonix Suns players. Stalin. Wait, I said, what's in baby? It's cold. It's cold outside.
It's cold. You can't go. We need to do an intro.
Oh.
All right. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Welcome.
We are here. We're ready to rumble, talk about some fun stuff. It's just the two of us
Yeah,
this
it's just
time.
two of us today. Some nice, wholesome, relaxing us, and him. But still,
us. And him.
Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, Picky Boys Podcast, and help Johnny out, Picky Boys Gaming on Twitch. You just go follow him, Picky Boys Gaming on Twitch, and it doesn't do anything. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
We didn't film it already.
Yeah, enjoy the episode, people.
I knew this guy who could literally open a beer bottle with anything you gave him. You could be like, here you go, this, and he would do it just as like a trick, like a party trick.
I bet you I could give him a couple things he can't open it with.
You could give him anything, and he said that he was Mexican, and he said that every Mexican person could do this.
Right.
I don't know if that's a fact. It doesn't sound right.
It doesn't. But I want to see the numbers.
That's what he said. That's what he said was the case.
Well,
anybody who was Mexican could do that.
Yeah, and I guess if I was Mexican, I would let this man speak for me, I suppose, because that's a real cool thing to.
Yeah, but of course, I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt because I'm not just gonna stereotype people and then go up to some Mexican guy and be like, "Hey, can you open this beer?"
And he's like,
and give him a sock, and then what is he supposed to do?
Dude, I would spend days thinking about shit to give this guy. I'd give this guy like a feather.
I mean, obviously, the one. No, he could do anything. It was truly incredible.
This man's Superman.
Dude, he did it with like a koozie. Like a koozie.
No, but I think you could do that because you fold it up like it's like I was.
Yeah, and then he essentially.
Right. I was thinking about like handing him a piece of paper, right? But then if you fold up the piece of paper that like the 11 times or whatever, it get pretty hard there.
Did you go to Vegas?
I think that's.
Love in the city.
Oh, it is
Sin
Vegas.
City. Love party at the pool. Have you ever been to Vegas?
No. I'm saving for
Red Rock Canyon. I thought that was in.
Nevada.
Denver.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we're drinking coffee today. We have a Keurig in the office now.
Hell yeah.
Upgrades, upgrades.
And I think that's the last thing we needed. We're like a real company.
Right. You need the Keurig.
Because I don't think water cooler talk really exists anymore. I think it's more Keurig talk.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Also, no. Wait, no. I didn't.
Who stands around a water cooler?
I didn't really understand water cooler talk either. Unless there's like 2 water coolers. I'm not waiting for you to get your cup of water.
Why not? Yeah, of course you are.
But now a lot of people have bottles and shit.
If I'm filling up, especially if I'm filling up, a hydro flask, and you also went at the same time, you have to wait for me. And then while I'm filling it up, I'll say like, "Oh, what's the weather today?"
Yeah, but I don't know.
I hate small talk.
I
hate small talk. Any small conversations, I disengage. I try to elevate every conversation I have to medium talk.
What's the levels? Break it down. Danny it down.
I don't know. There really aren't. I'm not prepared to break down all the levels. But just like in general, medium talk is just it's the next. It's the next phase.
Yeah, right. But what's
it's like we're not talking about the weather or. The weather,
right? Or like I guess sport, but
we're not talking about.
Sports is pretty medium talk because everyone gets involved in sports.
Basic sports is like small talk, and then if you're a sports guy, then there's this weird subsection of medium talk for sports people because they know more.
That's when I check out.
But I still think like sports is small talk, like very, very very basic. Politics is small talk.
Yeah.
Weather is small talk. Just a lot of
people under 6 foot.
What kind of animals? Like first animals are small talk.
Right.
Because everybody talks about animals.
Right. People under 6 foot. That's small talk.
They're small people talking.
small talk.
I guess that's true.
Does this count as sports talk? I was at a party where I essentially pretty much didn't know like 95% of the people there. And I heard them talking about sports or basketball or baseball. And my addition to their sports talk, which I think immediately elevated it to medium talk, was I talked about that one. I just said, "Did you hear? Hey, did you hear?" That's how I started it.
Hey, did you hear?
Hey, did you hear? It's a good way to start. 'Cause now I have everyone's attention. It's like, you hear about that girl that blew the 7 Suns players at the same time? Now we're at a conversation.
First of all, what? The 7 Suns players?
Pheonix Sun. We understand you're not sports.
So she blew 7 of the Pheonix Sun. Was it like the halftime show and she was just in the middle of the court?
No,
just like,
dude, she was banging like there. It's like it's on a No Jumper. She did the interview. Like it's pretty. Look it up. It's.
Oh, she admits to this.
Oh yeah.
This isn't just a rumor.
She said this. It's wacky. It's really wacky. She was like banging the water boy or some shit.
Okay.
And then seven Pheonix Sun players at the same time walked into the room.
Oh, at the same time?
Same time. And then they just tossed her around and rotated her. Blowing.
Did she identify the players?
Okay.
Was this a whole thing?
Yeah. So now I'm going to go into the fact that for sports people, like Devin Booker is like the number one guy on that team.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking, and I was like, there's no fucking way that someone with that much money would be involved with also getting blown by 7 other people. That was my rational thought. Turns out he was there. And
was this a plan of hers? Did she go in and say like 7 sons come on in?
No, apparently she hooked up with some of them before. So when they found out, I guess she was banging this like water boy. They were like, "Oh, why is this guy getting to do this?" And then 7 of them walked in. They were like, "All right, now we're."
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this all out because right now.
No, I have 1,000 questions too. It's very unclear.
It's totally unclear. Was she just blowing the water boy and then?
No, she was banging the water boy.
And then like a bunch of them came in
Yep.
just out of coincidence and said like, "Oh, maybe we should do it. Maybe we should do this." Like,
right.
Or did they like?
Right.
Did they hear like, "Hey, the water boy is being blown," and then they were like, "Come on, let's go, guys! Like 7 of us, we're gonna go in and also participate."
Right. I have that same question. That was not clear. But
who is this woman's name?
Oh God, I don't know that either.
Oh, we should give her credit. She seems
I don't
like
know how much credit we give her. She's blowing up from this. I'm sure.
Okay.
But what was I gonna? I was about to say something. You know what I think? I think that the water boy actually liked her, and that they were like, "No, we're gonna ruin this kid's crush," and then came in and watched him blow 7 of them. I like to lean on the darker side of the story. Like they were really rude.
That is a really rude. So it's just like everybody hates the water boy.
Yeah.
Like,
so
the water boy is getting his dick sucked in there. Maybe we come in, show him who's really the boss.
God damn it, he was banging her. He was the only one to bang her.
And then they just ask him to get him some water. Like, hey, come on, give me some water.
Oh. Oh man.
And then he's like, "Come on,
yeah, come on,
something
man.
Something good was happening."
Yeah, I like this girl.
Yeah, I mean, that has definitely been elevated to medium talk. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So we started talking about that.
Wow, I can't believe she's just so open about this.
Yeah,
and that this was so.
No, yeah. I mean, I swear to God.
What else are you supposed to do in Arizona? I'm pretty sure I read that like Arizona is on its 50th consecutive day of like 115 plus degree weather, which is just insane.
That's just the hell of the United States.
I know. I mean, what else are you supposed to do in Arizona except get blown and I don't know.
Get blown with 7 of your buddies.
And sweat. Yeah, those are the only 2 things. What else are you supposed to do in Arizona?
I don't know.
Who even lives in Arizona? Like geckos? I don't know. Like old people? Is anybody?
I don't know.
Any Arizonians out there?
Definitely no vampires. That's way too hot.
Yeah, I mean, what a weird state. For some reason, I just picture it as like I know it's not because it's like a Phoenix is there.
Yeah,
it's like a city,
actually.
But I just imagine it's just like a vast open desert.
Right. They make good iced tea though.
I don't think that's how that works.
No. Arizona iced tea.
No.
God damn it.
Yeah. Wow. So
false advertising. Let me down.
Man, I'm still just thinking about that.
Yeah,
that young woman.
Oh no, it was a doozy for me too. I would if I was interviewing her, I would have so many goddamn questions. I'd be like because the most unclear part is them 7 of them walking into the room while she's getting banged, and then it turning into a big blazage fest.
Yeah, I mean, I just have so many questions about the specifics of it all.
Right. She said she swallowed them all. That's important.
Okay, let's calm down.
You asked for specifics.
I don't mean we still talk about it after. We don't talk about it.
Not in front of the kids.
Not in front of the kids.
Yeah, in front of the kids.
This is
I'm
this
sorry.
is a kids
I'm
program.
Sorry. So if that's medium talk, what's heavy talk or
heavy
high talk?
Well, heavy talk is if she brings it up.
She was
you bringing it up is medium talk because you're talking about some random person who's blowing 7 basketball players.
Right.
Her bringing it up is heavy talk.
So if
she's saying I blew. So if you went into that group and said I blew 7 Phoenix Suns players, that would be heavy talk.
That's heavy talk. What if that's my small talk?
And heavy talk. I mean, some people don't like the escalation from small to medium.
Right.
you can be in real hot water if you go from small to heavy without making your way there.
Right.
Because it is off-putting if somebody comes in and immediately goes into heavy talk.
Yeah, take the stairs, don't go up the ladder. I got you.
Like, are you afraid that you'll die without a purpose?
That's
that's
like deep underground talk. That's not even
that's
small
like
talk.
lead balloon talk. That's
Yeah. It's like stay away from my family talk.
very heavy, very dense.
Like-
What's the densest thing?
Like
what is
in general?
your
head?
what is what can I have like a cube of, like a 3-inch by 3-inch cube of that will be the heaviest?
Well, I mean, there's definitely some like beep boop bop beep answer.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
oh,
somebody
it's tungsten
figure it out.
or some shit.
The tungsten actually sounds right for some reason. Do you know this?
Tungsten is like
Is it heavy?
I don't think it's heavy, but it's the most like heat resistant material or some shit.
It sounded sciencey.
Well, I could have made up. That sounded like a made up word. I could have made up something. I could have said acrium. I could have said acrium. You would have believed me.
Lead is it's notoriously heavy and dense. I'm sure something.
How do we talk about 7 Pheonix Suns players getting blown to science? We're some kind of specimen. Densest.
It's very interesting to have you ever thought about mapping out the conversation, mapping out a conversation, because we whenever I rewatch these, it's always fascinating how you get into these weird
web talks.
Make a family tree of a conversation, like how one goes into the other. I think that's pretty pretty fascinating.
Conversation. Well, now you just threw me off this. Conversations aren't. Oh God, you want the answer?
What's the densest thing?
Densest known material is the metallic element osmium. Again, could have made that up. You wouldn't know. Which packs 22 grams into 1 cubic centimeter.
Whoa! So if I had that 3-inch by 3-inch cube I was talking
it's going
about,
through it might go through the table.
That'd be like 100. Well, I don't know how many centimeters.
We're not doing
centimeters,
yeah,
but that'd be a significant amount of weight.
No, but cubic centimeters, and it's 22 grams.
Yeah, well, cubic centimeters. We're not doing the
like an ice
conversions
cube.
here.
It's like an ice cube.
But that would be a dense object.
Oh, now if we're going densest thing in space, you got a neutron star.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the densest thing in the universe.
That's because it doesn't, isn't there a whole theory that, these things have, other universes within them? Oh, that's black holes.
No.
There's a theory that each black hole has another universe within it.
Right.
That's dense. That's a dense thing.
So what about see, the conversations aren't linear. That's the problem. There's this weird little spider web where you get to the end point and then you go back a little bit and now you're up here.
And we can probably figure out something to illustrate that.
Right.
I want to create the conversation family tree map.
So how about at the end of this episode, you rewatch it and you do a mapping tree of this episode and see how it goes.
But you also cut it, so it's hard.
That's also true.
So it's so.
No, I see. You have to watch it first.
This is
coffee almost went all over the computer.
Yeah, that was a close one because this is going to be
right. Right.
It's not natural.
Or we just stop at 30 minutes
and then just
fucking.
Yeah, I wonder what that would look like. I don't know. Maybe it'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, probably look like spider web. And you could put your face on the spider.
It's similar to
Charlotte's web, Danny's web.
It's similar to have you ever seen have you ever played the Wikipedia game?
No.
Where you have to I'll say Stalin, and then the 2020 VMAs, and
what the fuck
I have to click a word because whenever you're reading Wikipedia, each word that is important has a link. So Stalin will be oh, Stalin was part of the Communist Party, and so communist will be a link, and so I have to click different words until I get to
the
VMAs.
Right.
So I'd probably pick
that'd probably 2 clicks.
The 2020 VMAs. That's gonna be hard.
I'm sure that there's
So I'd probably go and there's people who do it on speed runs, trying to figure out how they can get, and you can get yourself into a hole too. So I'd probably do communist to the United States, or to World War II to the United States, to the United States probably has something about entertainers of some sort.
Right.
And then whenever I'm in there,
You're pretty much in.
entertainer, and then find one that was in the 2020 VMAs, and boom, 2020 VMAs.
Yeah, it sounds like you've done this before.
Yeah, not that one, not that specific one, but yeah. And the 2020 VMAs were yesterday. A little weird because everybody was still wearing.
Oh, I didn't see it.
There was no.
Oh,
there was no audience, so that was strange. And people were wearing masks, like all the dancers and stuff were wearing masks.
Oh, I think I did see it. MGK won something, right? I saw it on his.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched some like highlights.
Right.
But I don't know. It just live performances without an audience are very strange.
Was it quiet?
In one of them, they just added, like I think in Lady Gaga's performance, they just added like applause because there was just no way it would
cheating.
It'd be too weird if there was
if she just went,
what is up tonight?
She just went like,
and everybody's just like crickets.
It's like,
so I don't know.
That'll hurt my self-esteem.
But she had like a cool weird mask.
That's what I pictured. Yeah,
and it like looked like a robot. You know how like when robots talk for some reason, like they have that little squiggly line. That
what the
like? Have you ever seen like? I don't know, a robot that has like a face on a computer.
Right.
And when they talk, it's just a line that goes, you know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, do you mean like, was it animated at least?
Yeah.
Okay,
so she had the screen on her mouth, so you could tell that she was like singing.
Right.
But
that's pretty cool.
Because that's the one thing you can't. It's really like, who knows if they're really singing if you literally can't see their lips.
That's also true. But why did that have to mean that she was singing too?
I don't know. It was weird.
It
was just weird.
I would almost say, why show up?
Yeah, I mean,
I would almost say, why show up?
They probably could have done a lot of things online.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, but now, like, what if you're like, this is your first VMAs and you win something and you like go to make a speech and it's just chairs, if they even set up chairs.
No, nobody was there really. Like, the people who performed in front of these like green screen sets. They were just like in this like Doja Cat performed, and she was just like on this space rock situation.
Right. Everyone needs to grow up.
It was strange. It was strange.
We didn't have to do that. Keep them home. No one wants to see it.
I don't know. I thought it was cool. Yeah, because you know I like to see. I thought it was cool because I think it's interesting the ways that people like make make up to do this to like figure out a situation, you know?
Right?
Like what can you do given these very specific set of rules and guidelines? And so I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, but wouldn't it? So was it on TV like normal, or was it streamed on a platform?
It was streamed on something. I don't know. I just saw all the clips on YouTube.
Right. What I'm saying is like it'd be cooler.
There's so many streaming things. I think it was streamed on one of the new ones.
Yeah, it's
like
promoted or some shit.
Peacock TV or some bullshit.
Or the Albatross TV.
Yeah, there's a billion streaming services. Yeah. It's too hard to keep up with.
The wet noodle streaming service.
I also saw another TikTok this guy was talking about. I thought it was incredibly funny. I forgot who it was, but
that's good.
This guy was talking about how, isn't it funny and weird how there are different foods that you only have on certain situations? Like at a carnival, you'll have like a turkey leg.
Right.
When else would you ever have a turkey leg that you just hold and then gnaw on for hours at a time?
Like if I ever walked into a basement, I saw one of my friends doing it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And he was just like saying ones that were that like I would never think of but are true. He was like, why on a plane do you have ginger ale? Everybody just orders like you ever order ginger ale on a plane?
Yeah, but I like ginger ale.
I like ginger ale too, but I never order it anywhere else. But for some reason, unless I'm sick.
Yeah.
But for some reason when I'm on a plane, I'm like, I'll have a ginger ale. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, Jameson ginger ale.
It doesn't. I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about like exactly. Why do I feel the need, and apparently other people do too, to order ginger ale when just because we're in the air?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, maybe
there's a bunch of good ones.
Maybe because subconsciously, after you're like, could I have Pepsi? No. Could I have Coke? No. Could I have Sprite? No. It's like, what do you got? Ginger ale. Or can I have a ginger ale?
But that never happens. I always just order it on the first go around.
Oh, you go first.
Also. This might not be true with you because I feel like I've seen you eat this, but I totally agree with this guy. Unless I'm at the movies, why on God's earth would I ever order a bucket of popcorn? I don't like popcorn. I hate popcorn.
I think a lot of people.
I don't think that. I mean, I know
a lot of people are gonna disagree with
I know a lot of people eat popcorn, but I just don't know. I don't know.
But I'm saying, like instead of going out to the movies, you got you're gonna watch a movie, you get the movie feel, you have a bowl of popcorn, you watch the movie.
Totally different because it's kind of falling into the theory of like you eat certain things at certain places.
Right.
And if you're trying to emulate a movie theater, then
Right.
of course you're gonna eat popcorn during the movie.
So
But
I mean, I guess like the white.
I don't understand why it is the movie food.
Right.
And I only eat it. I only eat popcorn at the movies.
Yeah.
Ever.
I know there's some people that eat it as like snacks, but predominantly it's probably during a movie, unless it's like that white cheddar popcorn that you get like chips, because those things are freaking that's crack. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't know.
But either way, it doesn't count.
I don't really like popcorn in general either.
I like popcorn. That's the only popcorn I like. Like this fucking sweet caramel popcorn shit. What's called?
Yeah, like the candy corn.
Candy corn.
No,
No,
that's the
because those
Halloween
are
shit.
even worse. Fuck those things too.
Oh, they're fine. They're just sugar. Candy corn?
That's bottom tier candy.
Oh, certainly.
Bottom tier candy. The same thing like
I don't know
like.
who would eat them.
Do you like
on
Peeps?
a regular basis?
I think Peeps are bottom tier Easter candy.
Oh no, Peeps are great.
Ugh.
Dude, they're marshmallow.
Ugh.
No, Peeps are, and as far as Easter candy goes, they're top tier. Who wants jelly beans? Get jelly beans out of my face.
That's the same tier as Peeps, but you get the fucking you get that
well,
big.
then the entirety of the Easter candy
No, it's not true.
is garbage.
No, this is bullshit. You get that big
maybe a fucking Easter egg.
There you go.
The
chocolate, big chocolate
the
egg.
bunny with the bunny
with the ears.
Yeah, the
and you
chocolate
fucking
bunny.
Behead it. First of all, Easter scares me. That's besides the point. The big chocolate egg and there's a gift inside, maybe another egg, double gift. That's top tier Easter candy.
Yeah. In general, I like one specific type of jelly bean, and it's the Starburst jelly bean.
That's cheating.
They're so good. They aren't Starburst.
Yeah, but this is still
They're
cheating.
just Starburst flavored.
I'm sure I would like a Kit Kat Peep or some shit.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
Listen, Peeps are definitely in the higher tiers of Easter candy.
All right. Well,
the problem is that Peeps tried to diversify and become other holidays candies, and that's not gonna fly.
Yeah, it's like I'm not eating a fucking Santa Claus Peep.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But
I only eat Peeps on Easter.
If we're gonna reverse this, Christmas candy canes also suck. I think that's bottom tier Christmas candy.
See, I like candy canes.
Oh man,
a lot.
But what else? What's Christmas candy?
I don't know.
It's just like candy canes, right? They took over.
Candy canes. I love candy canes.
No. What about you ever have the Christmas calendars where you open up each day and there's a little piece of chocolate?
The Advent calendar.
The Advent calendar. That's pretty good chocolate. That's pretty good candy. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, but candy canes are great because it's like a lollipop, but it has a little hook.
Yeah, but man, I used to hurt myself as a kid with the candy canes.
Yeah, they can if you fucking suck on them hard enough, they get fucking. They're pretty sharp. They're sharp. You could impale somebody.
I guarantee you that prison people would ask for a candy cane before like a screwdriver. Those things you could. They're so unbelievably sharp, and they melt. Evidence gone.
Also, I don't understand really what. Remember, they say that the candy cane is really a J for Jesus.
Oh,
they told.
Is that true?
That's what they told us in middle school.
I don't remember that.
They said, "Yeah, candy cane's a J for Jesus." But I think they're just.
I think that's just like a 50-year-old teacher trying to come up with something
a
clever.
lot of the Christian teachers that we had were not particularly thrilled about.
Here we go.
The mystical side of Christmas. Like they weren't really into the whole Santa.
Right.
Because that's really people cared about the Santa and the gifts, and they did whatever they could and said a lot of things that don't make any sense to try to tie it all back to Jesus. Keep Christ in Christmas. You know that?
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about? I don't know, man, I can't remember if this is our middle school or my preschool, but did you ever have where you put your shoe outside and they close the door? And then the lights are dimmed, and then the shadowy figure holding a sack just comes and puts the candy in your shoes at school. It looked like a horror movie now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's a scary concept. It's
I did do that.
It feels like we're hiding from this man who's putting candy in our shoes. I don't know if anybody that's definitely just a Catholic school thing.
I remember that.
I was like, that's scary. Think about that.
And so that was supposed to be Santa, obviously, right?
Yes, that's Santa.
Not Jesus.
Not Jesus. So they're going back on their words there.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I'm sure on paper it's like, oh, the kids love Santa. Let's make Santa come to the school and finger their shoes or whatever. Maybe Santa had a foot fetish. Teach his own.
I am so ready for Christmas. Jesus, that can be the salvation of this year. Just
What if they cancel Christmas, man?
Just Christmas. Just give me some holiday cheer.
Right.
Give me some. If I feel good around Christmas, I
Yeah.
love Christmas.
Yeah.
I love Christmas.
It's the hot chocolate and the smell.
Everything about it is fantastic.
When you start playing Christmas songs?
After Halloween.
Right. You just skip over Thanksgiving doesn't exist? Because there's no Thanksgiving songs. If they made a Thanksgiving banger, maybe.
I usually put them. Let's put it this way: it's on after Halloween. It's acceptable to play them, and after Thanksgiving, it's on a constant rotation.
Yeah, and if there's anything else besides Christmas music, you're doing it wrong and get out of my house.
True.
Right.
But between Thanksgiving, I can understand people get a little upset by that. In between Halloween and Thanksgiving, they're not always on. They're just in the rotation now.
Yes. And or if like there's a collective group and everyone's like, you know what, let's put on a Christmas playlist. Let's relax. Give me a sugar
Undoubtedly, the best Christmas song of all time is Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
You've liked
That's
that.
just obviously the right answer.
Nah, I like the old ones, man. We can't. If we go too deep into Christmas talk during Christmas, we've already had all these conversations. You know.
I guess so, but we already had the conversations
Right,
last Christmas.
right.
We're not
And
going to
then-
just redo them.
And then the next Christmas, and the one after that.
No. The old ones, I don't know.
The old ones are better.
No.
I used to play. I thought I was really cool for playing these on like freshman year on the bus. Do you hear the dirty versions of the Christmas songs?
No.
Like lick 'em my, stroke 'em my, suck 'em my. Yeah, none of them.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to cancel "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Yeah, I would too. And also, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
that's my
I
favorite
mean,
Christmas song.
I do like it. It's a great song, but it's just that one line where it's like, "Say what's in this drink."
Like, hey, what's in this drink?
Yeah, it's
and then he's
it's like,
"Baby,
oh
it's good." Yeah,
jeez, maybe they're right.
It's the way it's so close to after she says it. It sounds like he's trying to get her to stop talking.
That's
about
the
it.
one. That's the one thing. Like I
Right.
can see all other things.
Right.
It's just it was a little bit different, and but he was really just trying to it was supposed to be a loving. It was supposed to be a loving song. He's trying to get laid. It's cold. Just put on the moves on her.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
But it didn't sound weird, except the "what's in this drink" part. That it's hard to justify that one.
It's because it's like she's like, "Hey, say what's in this, baby? It's cold outside." You know, it's like it's trying to get out of here.
Wait, I said "what's in, baby? It's cold. It's cold outside.
It's cold. You can't go. Actually, like close the door. Like, hey, why are you locking that door? You know, it's like
Yeah. It seems like it can really take a turn for the worse after that.
But I could see. I mean, I'm treading the line here, but I could definitely see the back and forth of a guy trying to convince a girl to get to sleep with him, and the girl like halfway saying yes, halfway saying no. But I don't know how much more convincing you need.
I'm pretty sure you can just rewrite the song without a few lines.
Yeah.
It'll be A-okay
Hey,
again.
what's in this drink? I'm sure I think there's one more bad one too. But that one I remember, like, it's my favorite song. I think it's really good. And then I just remember going, oh man,
Yeah.
I'm back in this one. Yeah, am I really?
Yeah.
I gotta give it. Now we're gonna listen to it out there when you're gone, and I'm sure they will. I'm sure someone will too.
We'll give it a listen, and we'll report back to you when we remake it for this Christmas.
Right. We'll have a whole. Oh, speaking of that, one of our friends reread it because he found it last year. Made a whole poem like "Twas the Night Before Christmas" about our friend group.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it a C plus, but I think we can do one better and we could post it.
Okay. Cool.
And we could all take turns reading it or some shit. We do something fun for Christmas. What month is it? What are we in right now?
It's,
September-ish?
I don't know.
When this comes out, it'll be September.
I think it's March 127th.
Oh right. Yeah, that's a good point.
I know. I think it's September 2nd or 3rd when this comes out.
Yeah.
Or it's September
or
1st.
Or September 30th. Who knows? Something could go terribly wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows when this come out? The point is, it's past August.
Yeah.
And we're already talking about Christmas.
And it's September now, so the fall foliage is happening. Dude, fall is the best.
Fuck that. Man.
Fall weather. You put on a nice hoodie, get comfy, go to a pumpkin patch, go pick some apples.
I've never done any of that.
It.
I've never done.
Love it. Well, first of all, you're missing out. If you've never gone to a pumpkin, we'll go to a pumpkin patch.
I don't want to go to pumpkin patch.
Why?
Because I don't know.
It's
That's
fun.
it. I don't want to.
It's fun. You go to a haunted house.
I'll do that.
They have you get some like spiked apple cider.
All right.
Beautiful occasion.
Oh, but we also, what else happens during fall? We got the fall drink we make.
Fall drink. There's, like I said, fall is the best.
It's just
and also it's the precursor to Christmas, which makes it even better.
Right. The fall drink is just apple juice, Fireball, and vodka. Pretty good, honestly. Just try it.
Take apple cider. and like 2 handles of Captain Morgan and a bundle of cinnamon sticks and just throw them in a crock pot.
Crock pot.
Yeah. Crock pot. Just doing a low heat for a little bit to get it warm.
Wow.
Oh.
You're oofing me out here.
It just tastes like this. It just tastes so amazing. It's this spicy, warm, beautiful drink, and it gets you fucking drunk too.
Spicy, warm, and beautiful. What else do you ask for?
It's so good.
Spicy, warm, and beautiful.
It's yeah.
Oh, we got 40 at 6 o'clock. Let's watch David Blaine.
Oh yeah, David Blaine. David Blaine. Who knows? By the time this comes out, David Blaine may be dead. So we're very sorry if he died.
Nah, I have faith. I don't think he'll be fine. We'll see him walking around next day.
True.
So where do they find you? Let's get out of here.
All right. You can find me on dmore723 on Instagram.
Perfect. You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast.
Like, share, subscribe, cry, do whatever you want.
Watch Picky Boys Gaming over on Twitch. It'll be in the link below. Fall Guys Season 2 coming out soon. Maybe
everything has seasons.
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 We got seasons.
We got seasons. That's a good point.
So.
All right. Peace, guys.